You get into meds.
Yes.
Is there shelling going on?
Yes. Yeah. There was shelling.
I've heard from a lot of vets that there's a distinctive sound to a German 88.
Yeah.
Is that true?
That's true. That's true. It's a high-pitched whine, and you don't mistake it. We came out of meds on our first day, snowy, December, and we were going into an attack mode and came down over a sloping hillside. And I suspect the other side of the hill was maybe a mile and a half. It's a valley down there, you know. We got down about maybe 100 yards, 150 yards below the top of the hill moving. And all of a sudden the branches went off of that on the other hillside, and there were, some guys said there were 8 88s. I don't think so. I think there were about 3 or 4 88s, point blank. I remember the sounds of an 88, very much so. Of course I remember otherwise too, but that was the first combat. And I remember distinctly, I was so scared. But I remember diving, locking the Jeep, putting the brake on, putting in gear, and diving off the side into a ditch. And there was melted snow running down that ditch, and I remember running out my shirt, as did all the other guys. And we survived. Lost a lot of men there. I survived. Many of the other guys did too, but those 88s had it point blank, but the only problem was there was a little hill, and they couldn't depress it far enough to get at us directly. And that was scary. That was scary.
So you're a brand new, fresh division, and you get kind of a baptism under fire.
Yeah, it was our fault, because we went right into a trap. Afterwards, we knew right away. The only way we got relieved was some other guys came around the side and attacked the guns from, instead of going head on into them, attacked them from the side and wiped out the battery, or at least caused them to retreat, and that released us.
So Bill, you would say probably that first action was a lot of inexperience?
Yeah, inexperience on the part of our leaders, yeah, leading us into this thing. Looking back, you know, you would never go down a hill like that, you know, without really checking out the other side of the thing. And man, we just went in there just fat, dumb, and happy, and lost a lot of guys. Personal experience? Tell you what now?
Sure.
We came back and we're out, just getting dark, and our captain, he was second lieutenant, or first lieutenant, he said, guys still trapped up the hill. A couple Jeep drivers volunteered to go up and get them. So I went up. It was just getting dark, and there were 4 guys, there were 2 Jeeps, 4 guys up on the hill. They bring them down by a stretcher, and laid one across the front of mine, laid one across the back, same thing with the other guy's Jeep. And the lieutenant there said, get these guys back, they're bad. Okay, it's just started out, and the guy ran up to me. Another officer came up. He said, they've recaptured the road. He said, you got to go down this way, turn this way, and go back that way. Yeah, okay, yes sir. Excited. I drove, just got dark, just like that. And the guy in the front, guy in the back. And it was a aide guy was riding behind me, putting blood in the guy in the back on a transfusion. We got to a place where literally it was a fork, and I didn't know which way to go. I didn't know whether I took the long way around, but I did get back to all kinds of firing and so forth. I got back to U.S. lines. I could tell because I'd hear the conversation. They stopped me, and I'm sorry.
That's okay.
The guy in the front died.
right then. I thought if I'd only listened, he might be alive. Could have been alive. It's a bad day at baptism by fire in that one.